Here are 10 things you definitely missed in the Rise of Skywalker final trailer. And if you write in the comment section down below that you didn't actually miss it and you saw it, you're a liar and only I saw it. You can't prove anything. This is a cross post from my Star Wars channel, Starrar, so if you want more Star Wars content, you can head over to that channel, link in the video description and comment section down below. So hey, let's talk about 10 things that you probably, most definitely, missed in the final trailer for The Rise of Skywalker. 1. The Sith Dagger. Oh, also, I'm gonna be talking a little bit about leaks, so, ooh, be careful. 1. The dagger. So if you notice here where Rey and Kylo are destroying something, which looks like Vader's helmet mounted on something, I'm guessing this is a vision. Kylo doesn't seem to really want to destroy the helmet, but Rey does. But you'll also notice that she has a dagger in her hand while doing it. And this dagger is going to be important in some respect to the film, and supposedly it's a Sith dagger with Sith inscriptions on it. So I'm excited to see what that's used for. And maybe that dagger will be used for the killing blow of Palpatine. Number 2, you probably noticed this, but they were in the Death Star 2 wreckage, and they were actually in Palpatine's throne room. So yeah, we got to see Palpatine's throne. And I'm assuming if we're going by canon where dark side users can put their essence into something, maybe they're having a forced vision, because even someone like Leia, before she was trained to use the Force, would have visions or feel something by being in an area where a dark side user was. Which maybe this leads into them having a vision in that white room and destroying Vader's helmet as being a symbolic thing. And then Anakin's ghost shows up. Please. Please, Disney. Number 3. I think we're on number 3. We might be on number 2. I don't know. I don't really write down the numbers. I just talk. If you want one of those countdown channels, I think there's like a million of them, so, you know. Anyways, when Poe is doing his little speech and everyone's gathering around, which, by the way, notice Leia's not there. That's because Poe is supposed to be taking more of the leadership role, and that's what Leia was grooming him for in other canon. But you'll notice Lando is there. So it's exciting to see Lando in the Resistance base. Speaking of number 3, I hope we're on number 3. You notice in the scene with Rose crying, we have not only Carrie Fisher's daughter, who plays Lieutenant Connix in the sequel trilogy, but you see a new person that was added, who's also a Resistance member. Number 4, the Tantive. The Tantive is back, and I'm so excited. Now, this could be the one from episode 3, or this could be the one from episode 5, and I know you're saying, well, it was destroyed in A New Hope. That's what we're told. How do you know they didn't take it somewhere? So it could be either one, even though the coloring is a bit suspicious. So it's probably from episode 3. When Jannah, damn it. I want to call her Jannah, sorry. It sounds like a cooler Star Wars name. I'm gonna eventually say it, Jannah. When you see Jannah and Finn going on their Orbox, which are the new fuzzy little horses, furry horses, I guess fuzzy wasn't a good one. Well, anyways, they're on the Star Destroyer and they're running. You actually may have noticed that BB-8 himself is leading the charge. How adorable is that? Also, Disney, you take out BB-8, I will never forgive you. And I know that means shit to you, but I'm just throwing that out there. We'll have bad blood. Here's another number. I'm hoping we're at 6 because I've totally lost track. Rey is training with the same thing we saw Luke training with in episode 5, which is the training droid. So the helmet and the little ball that shoots out lasers and you have to deflect it. She also looks super pissed, but I don't think you missed that. She looks pretty angry throughout the entirety of this trailer. Ships. This is 7 or 8. There were so many ships in that shot of Lando and Chewie in the Falcon facing off against the First Order or the Star Destroyers, depending on whether you think it's the First Order or it's Palpatine's secret fleet. That's a whole different theory. Anyways, you will notice that there are ships from all the episodes. So they pulled through every previous episode and even animated series to be in that shot. And that's insane. Well, I'm not going to spend this video going over every ship because I just feel like that would be ridiculous and probably a video on its own. What's most important, I think, is that we see a lot of Mon Calamari ships. And if you're following the current canon that takes place between episode 8 and 9, you know that right now the Resistance is having trouble with Mon Calamari, and they've been ratted out to the First Order. So I guess maybe that's a spoiler that eventually they do get help, or maybe just some people from that planet decide we're gonna help you out because we've helped you out many times before. Well, not the Resistance, the Rebellion, obviously. Also, I don't know why it's funny that Han's freighter is in this shot. It just cracks me up, but anyways. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna go over all the ships just because that would be obnoxious in this video. Number 8, Zori. Zori was in that shot where C-3PO's going, I want to look one last time at my friends, Disney again, you kill any of those 3 droids, R2-D2, C-3PO, or BB-8. Bad blood. But anyways, you'll notice Zori Bliss was actually in that shot, which means they're on Kijimi, which is the planet she comes from, which is a snow planet. She's part of a thieves' quarter. This was all released in the Vanity Fair or the Entertainment Weekly. Can't remember which one at this time. But anyways, Poe and her used to have a romantic past. You wouldn't have missed that from the trailer, but I'm saying you probably missed Zori Bliss. Number 9, you may have missed that we actually hear Vader's breathing when Rey and Kylo are facing each other on the Death Star wreckage. I should have included that with the other one with Palpatine's throne room, but I forgot, and then I just came back to it. But anyways, it's for a second, but you can definitely hear the breathing of Vader, which is why I kind of think they then have a vision, a Force vision, and they go and see his helmet, and Rey destroys it. Finally, number 10, you may have noticed that Janna is behind Finn when Finn screams out, Rey, because Rey, for whatever reason, is kind of going solo. You may have noticed when she's on the ship, well, you may not have noticed this. So there is a ship that goes over the water, and it's hard to tell who it is. It's Rey if you pause it and zoom in. So maybe that's 10 and 11. But anyways, so Janna definitely stays with them, or maybe this is the planet that she's on that also is where the Death Star 2 crashed. I think that'd be pretty cool. Also, Rey. That was a pretty epic shot of her going over the water. And I don't think this is something you missed, but this is a bonus, and I'm gonna say this. I loved that Palpatine told Luke, your faith in your friends is your weakness, and then he is again repeating that, even though it was shown that his friends coming together stopped Palpatine for some time and destroyed the second Death Star and the first. But in this trailer, he says, you know, you're all coming together and it will be your downfall. And it's like, dude, you've seen this before. Usually you get fucked hard when the heroes come together. Heroes in quotations. Obviously, the Empire did nothing wrong and neither did the Senate. So those are definitely 10, more or less, things that you missed. And if you write that you noticed all those things in the comment section down below, again, I know you're a filthy liar, and liars go to hell. There is a battle droid behind C-3PO when he's saying his goodbye. Now, this was something that was leaked a while ago, that we were going to have Easter egg droids in episode 9, so droids from different episodes to kind of draw everything together, so that's not too surprising. Also, that was probably randomly put somewhere in the video because I remembered this at the end. Don't judge me.